Hey guys, Paul Samia here from the Ecommerce Roundtable. Today I wanted to build an audience and start my Facebook marketing, but I realized I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm kind of excited. And the first thing we have to do before Facebook marketing is our integrations. We have to hook our funnel up to our Google Sheets, to our MailChimp, to all of our integrations so that we can capture our leads and send them emails. Welcoming them, thanking them, and also putting them on our drip campaign. So that's what we're going to do today. And on top of that, we're going to get our funnel ready for testing. And the next video, we're going to do our test. And that's right before our Facebook marketing. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Let's do it. So I went in, I changed our opt-in page to match the rest of our funnel. I don't want it to be too crazy different. So I went in and I matched it up. And today I want to, like I said, do some integration. So the first thing I want to do on our opt-in page is make sure, one, I'm capturing their email. ClickFunnels captures it, but I also like to send everything to my Google Sheets. One, because it tells me what they ordered and how much of it they ordered. Tells me if they paid. ClickFunnels does as well, but I just like the way it kind of lays out on Google Sheet, and it helps me catalog everything. On top of that, I can send that to my virtual assistant. Instead of giving her access to my ClickFunnels, I can give her access to my Google Sheets, and then she can make the orders as they start coming in. All right, let's go. First thing we want to do is go to the edit page on our opt-in. Now, every single one of these pages, you have to integrate your email automation. You can select the page in which an email is sent, right? For example, the opt-in page. I don't know if you can see this, but let me move it. For example, on the opt-in page. All right, we want to go in, we want to integrate it. What I'm trying to do is use as many free products as I can until I get this business going, and then I could pop it into all my paid stuff, right? That's how I like to do things. I start all my businesses with at least the least amount of money out of my pocket. Okay, MailChimp is free, so that's why I'm using it in this case. So when someone comes over here, they're going to give me their email. ClickFunnels is going to send that information to MailChimp. It's going to add them to the welcome list. That way they get the first email welcoming or thanking them, or letting them know their order is being processed, right? Or letting them know, hey, it's shipping over, or and something along those lines. So basically in this funnel, I'm gonna hook up email automation in two places. One on the opt-in page and one on the thank you page. So I'm gonna add them to the list, which means I'm gonna get their email on my MailChimp list, right? So my email is going into ClickFunnels, into MailChimp, and into Google, into three places. I'm adding him to list. I don't know why that says this, but this is add to list, and then this is the list name. And then confirmation email. And I send them the confirmation email, or you can say don't send the confirmation email. And basically, the confirmation email is once they opt in, they get an email that says, hey, do you want to sign up for this mailing list? I find conversion is better when you don't send the confirmation, but I guess the law says that you have to ask them. So your choice. Cool, let's do it. So this is done. This one is set up. What I'm gonna do later is a more in-depth video showing you how I set all this up behind the scenes. All right, this is the easy stuff. I'm gonna show you how I did the hard stuff. But like I said, I wanna get this funnel going. I wanna launch it out, and then we could talk technical. So make sure you save. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Cool. And what we could do also today, maybe not today. We'll do that before we do the Facebook marketing. We'll set up the Facebook pixel and the Google Analytics and all the other good tracking stuff that we need in order to see what kind of activity we get through our funnel. All right, let's see here. So I have on the first page, I set it up to MailChimp, and what I'm gonna do is send out an email to these people right away that says, hey, thank you very much for your order. I want you to know that you're, something along these lines, due to our promotion, you may get your package, you may get your order in several different packages, or due to our promotion, you may get your order later than expected. Because I am drop shipping from AliExpress, it's gonna take 25 days max, hopefully less, but 25 days max. So I always like to send them an email letting them know, hey, your order's on the way, but we're selling a ton of these things, so I apologize ahead of time for the delay, okay? That's normally how I combat the where's my order emails or I want my money back emails. I just let them know right away. And in MailChimp, actually, I set this to send 5 days later. Okay, this is a 5 day later email. 5 days after they purchase, they get this email from the opt-in page that says, like I just mentioned, your order's on the way, but it might take a little longer than expected. Boom, thank you page. Again, guys, I'm doing this live, so if I'm rambling, it is what it is, and I'm sorry. All right. This one I have not set up yet, so you're gonna see the joys of it. All right, settings, integration. And on the thank you page, they're just gonna get an email. This email is gonna put them on the drip campaign where every single day they're gonna get an email from me. This funnel, it's not one of my main businesses, so it might be every other day. I don't know how I'm gonna set that up yet, but we will see. So I'm gonna integrate it to MailChimp. I'm gonna tell it that I want them to be added to the thank you list drip campaign. I'm gonna add it to my AirVent list. I have tons and tons and tons of these lists, tons of accounts. It's pretty hard to keep a track of. So make sure you have your Google Sheets, make sure you have your Excels, make sure you're keeping track of all of your businesses, especially when it comes to drop shipping. Next thing you know, you have 12 drop shipping businesses. All right, anyways, I'm gonna send them the confirmation, boom, done. No save, and that's it. We are integrated to send it thank you email, okay? Make sure we save it. Perfect, saved. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hook this funnel up to my Google Sheets. That way I can, again, capture who's buying, what they're buying. On the Google Sheets, it literally lays out the product name and how much they paid and if they actually paid. Again, ClickFunnels will tell me that stuff, but I like it on my Google Sheets. I just like it in more than one place. And it helps, again, I can share it with my virtual assistant and I can share Google Sheets with whoever I want without giving them access to my ClickFunnels account. All right, here we go. So from the funnel step section, we're gonna go to settings. All right, and then we're gonna go, first of all, from here, we're gonna put the funnel, since we're here, we're gonna put the funnel in test mode so that we can test the funnel in our next video. In my next video, I could test the funnel. So once you put it in test mode, it gives you a fake credit card number you can use. It's great. Here we go. So what we wanna do is add new orders to Google Sheets. We don't wanna add new contacts, we wanna add new orders. That way it gives us the proper fields for address, for zip code, for city, for all that good juicy stuff that we're gonna need. Okay, I'm gonna go use this Zap. Again, Zapier is, I believe it's a third-party app. It's free up to 100 zaps, and literally everything is a zap. Every time you press continue, every time you hit, not reload, but every time you turn on and off a zap, it's a task. So what I like to tell my students is sign up to this as late as you possibly can. So do it last if possible. But really, if you have to pay, it's 25 bucks a month. It's not a big deal, especially when you start making some money. All right, so we're gonna do this quick. Again, I'm gonna do this quick here, and planning on doing another video going deep into this because I have to delete all of my zaps and start over because it's totally unorganized, and I really need to fix it. All right, so let's go. Continue there. Let me make this bigger for you guys. So this is the reason my funnels got all unorganized. All right, and I'm going to tell you right now what none of my mentors, none of my coaches ever told me. They said always do all funnel steps. They assumed that I would stick to one business, and that's one of my problems. I just do too much stuff at once. But if you have multiple funnels selling different products and you don't want all of these people going to the same list, do not say all funnels. All right, go here and find your list that you want to put them on. In this case, did I do that? This is my sending it to Google Sheets. So yes, it should be here. Hold on, I might not be logged into the right account. Let me go back. Sorry guys, like I said, this is all live and there's gonna be issues here. Hold on, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna start over. If not, I'll just hook it up to another funnel or another Google Sheet and I'll deal with it. I did make the sheet, it's right here. I called it air vent holder leads, or I should have called it sales. Sales. Okay. And basically, here's all the information we're going to gather from them. Okay, this is Google Sheets. Basically, you go to Google, and in the search, you type in Sheets, and it's free as long as you have a Google account. All right. Let's add a new account real fast. These are some of my other businesses. All right, we'll just add it to this. Oh, I see what I did wrong here, guys. Sorry about that. This is talking to ClickFunnels, so I should have roundtable shared. This is the funnel. This is this funnel. See, roundtable shared, okay? This is the funnel that I want this Zap to integrate to, all right? And I'm going to just do on all funnel steps. Normally, some people tell me do it on the thank you page. Some people say do it on the opt-in page only. But in this case, I'm going to do it on every step, just in case for some reason they might have skipped a step, right? But we're going to do it on every step. As long as it's set up to that one particular funnel, you won't start getting confused, all right? The problem that I have, why I'm totally unorganized, because every single Zap I set up says all funnel steps. So no matter what I'm selling, goes to every single Google Sheet that I have. It's annoying, and I'm going to fix that. When I fix that, I'm going to do it live for you. That way you can see it and see how it's set up. Okay, that's the boring stuff, but it needs to be done because you are going to get there and you're going to have those questions. All right. We don't have any samples yet. We're just going to continue. We're going to take all the options. This is one of my other businesses. Let's see if I can add this one while we're here. We'll just add this guy. All right, because this is the email. This is the email, e-commerce roundtable, that this Google Sheets are. This is where this Google Sheet lives. So you want to make sure to hook that up properly. All right, next. All right, so now we're telling Zapier to talk with Google Sheets, and we're going to add it to the spreadsheet called event holders within Google Sheets. I know this is complicated, and like I said, I'm going to go over this in depth and a lot slower in another video. And we're going to put it on sheet number 1. Sheet number 1. Okay? Now that I selected sheet number 1, it's giving me all of the fields that I've already filled in over here. Okay, that's what this is. Zapier is now talking to Google Sheets, and that's what this logo is, Google Sheets, okay? Or this icon, or whatever you want to call it. As you'll see, fulfilled, first name, last name, email, right? Now, I am not going to be able to fill all of this in. Oh, I forgot product. See, if I add product here now, it's going to screw all of this up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through and fill in as much as I can now without running a test through the funnel. Also, what a lot of people forget to tell you is you have to run a test, one test purchase through your funnel in order for the funnel, for ClickFunnels to talk with Zapier, this program, in order to get the names. Last name is easy, but I'll just show you. Contact last name, contact first name, product purchase, all this stuff, they talk with ClickFunnels. Okay, under here, under your sales. And again, we'll go over this in depth later. I don't want to get you too confused right now. We're just hooking up our stuff. I'm just going to hook it up to launch it. And on another thing, I will go through it with you. Anyways, there's no purchases because we haven't launched this thing yet. Because I clicked on, because I went, you have to make sure to put this back on because it didn't save anything. You have to always make sure to save before you leave any screen. Okay, back to this. So I'm just going to go through real fast. Fulfilled is what you put here, or what your virtual assistant puts here on fulfilled. Yes, we fulfill the order. Yes, we fulfill. Dang it, sorry. Yes, we fulfill the order, you know, to this person, or no, we didn't, not yet, or whatever your virtual assistant does. So over here, I wouldn't worry about it. But if you're really, something is really killing you, you can go over here and I have status. Fulfillment status, okay? Over here, obviously, first name, contact first name, last name, contact last name, and sometimes it's contact profile last name. So after your test, if it's not working, you have to come back here and try this one. You can put both. You could put both, but I wouldn't. I would just test one at a time. It's a little annoying, but just do it right the first time. That way you don't have to deal with it later when people are emailing you about their order and you don't know what they ordered, and it's embarrassing asking them, what did you order? Can you send me a screenshot of your thank you page? Okay, email, contact email. This is just the test, so don't freak out that it says trigger. Also, up here, if you turn this off, you will see the name of the step, right? For example, email, contact email. You turn this on, it's gonna say trigger man, da-da-da-da-da, or no data, no data. It's gonna be confusing. So I like to turn it off actually, so I can see, fulfill, contact first name, contact last name, okay? Address. Contact address, city. Again, guys, I forgot to put product in here, and I'm not going to do it now while I'm going through this because it's going to freak everything out. Contact city. So I'm going to reload it later, and I will pick up where I left off in another video. Actually, I might just refresh this for you right now. Might as well. Okay, what am I doing here? State. contact state, zip, contact zip, location. Now, sometimes location is location, sometimes it's country, sometimes it's area. So you have to look for it. Location, general location. I guess we could do general location. The reason I put location here is because I know Zapier doesn't have, or I have never found country, right? Country, let's see. Yeah, it's just currency, currency, currency. So that's why I put location in there, and that's gonna be my country. Paid, paid, you want to put in here product amount fractional. And again, this might be one of those that I cannot do yet without a test run of the funnel, because ClickFunnels hasn't told Zapier what paid means. Does that make sense? It just says paid here because I have it on here and it's talking to Google Sheets. Product, let's see, product amount. Nope, not here. So that's gonna have to be after our test run. Product amount fractional basically means they're gonna show you what they paid. So you'll see $29.99, $49.99, or whatever. You'll see what they paid. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and continue. We're gonna let it finish talking to Google Sheets and then we'll do an update. We're not gonna send a sample yet, because as you can see, there's no sample here. We haven't run a test through ClickFunnels. Okay, empty, 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 because there's no test yet. Don't freak out when you see all this stuff. And why isn't it letting me? Oh, worksheet's empty? How did that happen? Oh, maybe because I, you know what, because of that, let's just go ahead and add product in here. Let's put it right here. Actually, put it right here. So left. Product. Okay, now we'll go back to Zapier. And we'll head right back to my dashboard and we'll just reset this whole thing. New successful purchase. You don't want to do it like that. So we'll leave that. And we'll go back to here and we'll go back to orders and we'll let it communicate with ClickFunnels again. Or not with ClickFunnels, sorry, with Google Sheets again. Sorry, I'm trying to do this fast, but I'm also trying to throw a bunch of info at you and it looks like I'm going around in circles over here. So we'll just go with our current one. Again, I'm not going through all funnels again, but I'm gonna end up deleting everything. Oops, that's one of my other ones. I'm gonna go through and, oh, which funnel? Okay, roundtable shared. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna delete all of my zaps and I'm gonna start over, at least in this account, and I'll let you watch it. So we're gonna skip this step because there's no samples to pull. There's no samples to pull, we're gonna skip. Yes, we wanted to add new row. Make sure you always add a new row. Select your account. Again, this is one of my many accounts, okay? Sheet, air vent, sheet number 1. Now you should have products here, boom. See that? Because it's talking to Google Sheets. Now we shouldn't have that issue because we're not gonna go out and refresh anything. So just let me go through this real fast again. Sorry guys, and thank you. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pause this, I'm gonna finish the sheet, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, sorry about that. I just didn't want to put you through that again. All right, so now that we have products here, we could go in and put product name, products, but I don't like to do that. Like I said, I like to run a sample through ClickFunnels just so we have the correct thing. We wanted to talk to ClickFunnels before we select product, paid, any of that stuff, just so we have the correct information. All right, so we're done with that for now. Why is it doing this? I guess it wants me to pull in samples. All right. Three minutes. The joys of doing this live. Hope you guys are enjoying this. All right, what I'm gonna do is, again, I'm gonna pause this until this happens, all right? I'll be back. All right, guys. As I suspected, I'm not gonna be able to complete this until I do a test purchase through ClickFunnels. All right, so let's do that real fast. Let's save this. And we're gonna do that super quick. It's gonna give us a good opportunity to check our buttons, make sure our buttons are working, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and preview our page. Awesome. I'm gonna put my email in, my junk email. Boom. Yes, I want this. Sweet. Go over here. Boom. Put that in. And then it gives me a fake credit card number. You guys can go ahead and try to use it. It's not gonna work. And then they're getting 2 of these air event holders free. Just pay shipping, or $7.95 shipping and handling. I'm gonna take the order bump. Oh my goodness, 4 more? A $50 value for $19.95? I'm taking it. I gotta take it. My dad wants one. I know my mom wants one for sure. I know I'm clumsy. I'm gonna 6 more. All right. First thing I noticed, this page looked a lot like the other page. I'm gonna have to make a few more adjustments. 6 more. All right. That sounds good. Oh, that's wrong. Also, it is not a 47. Oh, my credit card was declined. This is not normal, and there's something along the line that's broken, but we could fix it. That means that this button is not working. I probably did not save after I put a product in, okay? So we'll just say no thank you. 8 more. Let's see if this one's working. Perfect. And here's my thank you page. Yes, I picked up the 2 air vents free. I got the order bump, but it does not show over here. So that's something else we need to fix, right? It's good to test. Make sure you test. 4, yep. Another 4, that's wrong. Or maybe this is my order bump because I didn't change my price yet. And it's not 4, it's 2 more for $11.99. So this could be my order bump actually. And then, yes, I bought the 4 more. I couldn't buy the 6, but I did get the 8 more. Okay, so this needs to be fixed. Okay. Now we have a purchase. There's the test purchase. Okay. So now that we have a test purchase, we'll go back to Zapier and see if it will cooperate. There it goes. Or maybe we have to refresh it. It is what it is, y'all. Hopefully the rest of it's saved. The joys and joys of technology. All right, we're adding new order. Again, when I make The other one, it's going to be a lot more organized and structured because this is all we're going to talk about. And I'll already have a test that I've pulled through and all of that good stuff. So there won't be any of this back and forth on this thing. Yes, successful purchase. Yeah, we'll use this one. We'll do the e-commerce share funnel, roundtable share funnel, all funnel steps. Okay. It's a little bit too fast of a click, but let's see what happened. All this should already be done for us, hopefully. No, no. It's okay. I'll be back. All right, guys and gals. Try number 3. Let's try it. So I went in, I filled everything in real fast for us. So product was product name. Okay, and if you turn this off, you'll see it's product OTO Stripe. That's just what it's called. That's what ClickFunnels calls it. And then down here, paid, product amount fractional, so that you'll see how much they paid, $29.99, $39.99, whatever it is, okay? So now it's talking to ClickFunnels, and I got all that information. And here it is, filled in. You won't see any of this on, I mean, sometimes you will on here, but in this case you don't. You'll see it on the Google Sheets once we fill it in. Once we do a purchase with that, once it's talking to it. So that's it. Our Zap is hooked up. All right. It's on. It's done. It's hooked up. Let's delete all this. That way we can test out our funnel whenever we're ready to do that. Again, we're not going to do any tests now. I think we've been on here a little bit too long already. I just kind of want to show you how to hook those up. I know that SMTP is a pain in the butt. Like I said, I'm going to make a lot clearer, a lot more in-depth video, and a lot shorter so that you can just watch it and hook up your SMTP or STMP or whatever it's called. Let me see if I can tell you. Or whatever it's called. Where's my settings? Oh, right here, SMTP. But don't go to that settings. Those settings are for the tier up ClickFunnels account. But we're not paying for that. We're paying for the lower tier right now, okay, when we're starting out. Anyways, guys, I hope that was helpful. I hope it wasn't too boring. Again, this is the boring parts, I told you. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to test our funnel. We're going to make sure it's talking to everything properly. Really, we're just going to check our Google Sheets because I don't know if I'm really going to send out emails in this funnel yet. I might go tech niche and start selling some tech stuff, but I don't know yet. I'm just doing this for you guys right now. So if you don't want to miss anything else, please make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow. Join the free e-commerce roundtable Facebook group. Just send an invite, and when I can, I'll get to it, and I will definitely accept you. Besides that, thanks again for watching, guys. If you have any questions, please comment. Please let me know. And again, I'm sorry about all the pauses, and I'm sorry about all the, this is live. Okay, I'm just going on, and I'm doing it for you. All right, guys, have a good night, and I shall catch you later.